Let us welcome contestant number 5 with a round of applause. Athira Gopakumar. Those deep scars beneath her smile. Those deep scars beneath her smile. Athira Gopakumar.
Every single day when I used to come back from school, I used to see this one woman below my building, waiting for someone. She was a beautiful woman, wearing a hijab with the most peaceful smile. We always used to smile at each other, and that was about it. One day, early in the morning, as I was waiting for my school bus in the bus stop, I saw her coming to my stop with two of her kids. Two beautiful kids, a girl and a boy. I looked at them and I just could not believe my eyes. The girl was around 10 years of age and the boy around 8, and both of them were autistic. I looked at that woman, their mom, patiently holding them as tight as she could until their bus came by to pick them up. She waited outside the bus, making sure her kids were safe inside, and quietly left as the bus took off. That day, her smile became my inspiration. She became my role model. Good evening, respected judges, contest chair, and fellow Toastmasters. After several years of constantly smiling at each other, one day I decided to have a conversation with her. While talking, she said a line that touched my heart. She said, God always gives kids with special needs only to the world's best parents. To the parents, He has confidence in. He up there might have realized that I'm not. I saw gratefulness in her eyes. The gratefulness to see only the good in life. The hope that better things are coming tomorrow. That day, I realized a very important lesson. To find someone inspirational, you need not have to Google them or read them from books or like what they say. Not all heroes wear capes. Some are called mothers. Just walk from one end of Matar Kadim Street to its other end. You will see people smiling through their sweat. Young men working as hard as they could, leaving everything that they've got behind just to send a couple of riyals to their loved ones. If you don't believe me, stand in front of any bank every single month end. You will see people waiting patiently in the queue, waiting to send whatever they've earned that month just to make sure that their kids back at home goes to bed, not with an empty stomach. Just to make sure that their kids go to school and never go through what their mom or dad has ever gone through. You see hope in their eyes. Sheer hope. Often at times I hear people complaining about how stressful their work life is and how unhappy they are with their problems and so on. I'm sure many of you in here would have done the same thing as well. Let me ask you a question, alright? Look up. Just look up. Can you see a roof on top? You do, right? When I looked up from my balcony, I see people living on the top of my nearby building with a bare sheet as a roof. Living amidst so many water tanks, antennas, no door, no kitchen, no washroom, absolutely nothing. What they dream, you have it. Every single day. Now think of your problems. Feeling better? Remember, your life is someone else's dream. So don't you dare be ungrateful about it. Because let me tell you something, let me ask you something. If you're not happy with what you have today, what makes you feel like you will be happy with more tomorrow? Think about it. I was only 14 years old when this incident happened to me. At an age when you should worry about nothing, I spent a few months in a wheelchair after I underwent a surgery for my fractured pelvic bone. At an age when you look forward to the rest of your life, I was asked to sign a form that said that if something happened to you during the procedure of your surgery, you could be paralyzed for the rest of your life. For a 14-year-old who had great hopes to do better things in life, something kept echoing in your ears. God, why me? The surgery went well and I was perfectly okay in a couple of months. But those days in the hospital taught me to appreciate every single thing that I had in my life. Because before you even realize it, it can all be taken back. I'd like to call it as the bitter truth of the universe. Often at times I hear parents comparing their kids with their relatives' kids. Look, he's studying in IIT. What about you? Look, she can sing. Why can't you? Let me ask you a question again, alright? Can your child walk by themselves? Can your child hear and speak? Forget about everything. Can your child hold a pen by themselves? Millions of people around the world wait every single second of their life just to see their child walk up to them and say, Mom, Dad, I made it! Millions of people do not get the privilege like you of giving birth to a child. Millions of people had to carry their child's body to their grave. Just imagine how lucky you are. Not gonna lie, there are days where I look at myself in the mirror and I absolutely hate what I see. But that's normal. That's human. Something that I think of just to forget about it is, God took a lot of time in creating each and every single cell, nerves, body organs, those little follicles of your hair. And imagine you looking at that same body and being like, God, why am I so imperfect? There are going to be good days, there are going to be bad days, there are days when you're beaming with happiness and there are days when you don't want to wake up to see another sunrise. But remember, it's life. Remain patient. He's listening to every single thing that you're praying. Please stop comparing yourself with others because it does not make sense to compare your chapter 1 with somebody else's chapter 10. Be grateful. Why? Because you were there in the wake-up list of God's this very morning. A privilege that millions out there did not get. Over to you.
Round of applause for our Gopakumar.